We are back. I left a while ago, and I clicked the stop stream button, and then like apparently there's a confirmation being like, "Are you sure you want to stop your stream?" And I didn't even see it, and then so it was just kind of like running for a while, but we're back for real now, and let's get to it. Cool. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were working on this stuff. The ability to check your domain status. So let's set up this. So we'll have, um, let's have just like retrieve domain. And that will take the, what does this, I think that's what it actually requires. All right, this will actually refresh all of them. I wonder if we should just have, yeah, this checks all of them. I suppose we could kind of revert this back to just expecting one. Um, okay, you know what? We're going to rename this Manage Domain Serializer. And we're just going to only use the Manage Domain Serializer here. And get rid of this. We'll use it for all three. Then, so we check the project, cool. Then we go domain equals. I think we already have this in the, this will be similar to the delete. Yeah, serializer, host name, basically the same thing. Grab all this. So serializer, we get it. Host name, we get the domain by the project. Then we actually are going to just run this code basically that we had here. And that's all good. And we don't need any of this. We don't need any of this. And instead, we just return the domain serializer on its own. Okay, cool. And I got to save this file. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, retrieve domain, project ID, and host name is basically what we need. So that's good. Let's have that project data source, and let's just do the repository at the same time. I'll just copy this, failure. We'll just do retrieve domain, same kind of thing. And now we got to go to our data source and essentially just create the missing override. Let's make it async. This will be similar to this. The difference is we are going to do client.get that, and then data, or would this be, is it still data? I forget, it's been so long. It's still data. Okay, so yeah, it'll still be the query parameters. And yeah, basically the same thing. Cool. Then we have another issue here, obviously. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so we have our retrieve domain stuff. Now we can go to here. And I guess, yeah, we just need to make this a base component. Oops, extra space in there for no reason. Import that. Okay, so in our refresh, we would just do ref.read, and we want to use our project. Oh, we're going to have to pass something else in too. That's fine. Project repository provider, and we would do .retrieve domain. And we're basically going to put domain.hostname. Now we could do this. We could do domain.project ID. And we can actually have that. So let's actually do that. Let's have the project in here. But it'll just be the ID. Otherwise, we'll have a recursive thing because the project itself has this in it, and it would just like keep going forever, and we'd have a problem. But if we don't say what this is, it'll just be the ID. Okay, so we'll do that, which means we need to go to our domain model, and we need to add a new thing, required int project ID. And we're just going to give it the name project. So let's generate that. And we should be good. So we'll do that. That's cool. I guess we can make this async. We'll wait that. And, oh yeah, we need to actually like, how do we actually get this to update when it goes? What's the context of this again? This is the list tile widget. Let's go to the, it's the project edit form. Form provider, because we were doing stuff in here, which was fine because we just update the state. Where did we even do this? It was in the create domain. I guess we could just have a future void update domain. Just feels weird. I think I actually think our best let's make something called refresh domains. And basically what we'll do is we'll reload the data, which happens, yeah, we're just gonna like retrieve the entire project. State.project.id. We want to say yeah, this will be fine. If state.project.id equals null, we'll just return out. I think we do that up here too, right? Return false. Okay. So this is actually going to get us a whole thing, so we can just do result.fold. We'll just print the error or whatever. And on write, we'll have the project. And we can go state equals state.update project. State.project.copy with, because I don't want to get everything. We only care about this and we want to do the domains. And this will be project.domains. Okay. Just update the state. Cool. And then what we could kind of do is have I almost think I almost want this logic to be in here because it's the only place we're going to have it. Let me just move this here for a second. Await. So what we'll do is we'll pass in a domain. Refresh domain. domain. We have our domain. Okay, so we do that. We await, and then we just call. Yeah, we just do it, and then we just call and get it. That's really like overkill, though. Let's go final domain equals let's just call updated domain equals this, and then, or we can just call this result. Making it up as I go. We'll have an error, we'll print the error. On write, we're going to have a domain. We'll make something called updated domains equals, and we'll just take our state.project.domains, make a new one, but we're going to go remove, or let's get the index. Index equals state.domain, state.project.domains index of, index where, yeah, index where. We'll just do where d dot hostname, yeah, where d dot hostname equals domain dot hostname. Okay, this is better. Then we go dot remove at the index dot insert at, or insert, and now we take the index first, index, and then the actual thing, which is this updated domain. Let's call this updated domain just so we don't get confused. Updated domain. So we just do that. And then we just go state equals state dot copy dot update project. And we take state dot project dot copy with domains, updated domains. Okay. And we should also check to make sure if index is greater or equal to 0, because it could be -1 if it didn't find it, in which case this will crash or something bad would happen. Okay, so we're going to have refresh domain. We pass in the domain we're talking about, meaning what I want here is now a final function. And I guess it could be a void callback. No, let's have it as a function that actually passes the domain back. Handle refresh. We'll make this a required field. Then what we really do here is we await handle refresh, and we actually pass back in the domain here. Just gonna pass it back, and we don't really need this to be async anymore. We're just gonna call it. Okay, so now we have that, and we're gonna have an error somewhere because handle refresh is in here. Handle refresh, we'll have our domain. I'll just call it D. Yeah, I mean, I guess this can just be a void callback. Making all these decisions. In which case, if it's a void callback, we can actually just go handle refresh, just pass reference to the function. We have that, and then in our handle refresh function, we actually call provider dot refresh domain, and we just pass in the domain that we're mapping through. So that'll go do its thing, it'll update our state, everything will be cool. Whew. Welcome. For those joining, there's this project I've been working on and off for a long time, and I'm just like, you know what, I need to finish this. I need to get this done, and I'm so close. It's just like that final 2% of stuff. And we're building something pretty cool. If you are curious what we're building and can't figure it out from the stream, throw a question in the chat. That's why I'm doing it live, so we can talk. Otherwise, I'm just going to talk about what I'm doing. Okay, so now we have domains. Oh, something is broked. Something is broken. Did this not? Okay, let's just do a full refresh. We did make a change to our model. We did run the generator. The generator work? Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Fake project. This is the one we're doing, I think. Domains. Okay, there, we have the domain. If I click refresh, something should happen. It does, something happened. Okay, great. Okay, we got a 400 error, we got a 400 error. Host name, like this. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. So what's the error? Bad request. This one. Okay, it's on the get, I assume. We're throwing a bad request here. What does I wish it told me what it instance of failure. Okay. You know what? I feel like we're doing something dumb here. We don't have a toString on this, do we? toString. Return this dot message. Oh, I guess just return message. Will that give me a better error message thing? Refresh. Instance of server exception. Server exception. Here. I think we have to do the same thing here. It's like just seeing instance of failure does not help. Okay, so wow, okay. It's not even great. If I open up the network page, potentially we'll get some better data. But this network inspector is not that good. Okay, so here's our thing. Okay, response. Hostname. This field is required. Did I not pass it up? It says I did. Did I do like host and stuff? Yeah, hostname Tyler. Oh, I know why. Okay, so in the getter, we are passing in request.data. We need to pass in request dot, is it query params? Request dot query params. Request dot, oh my god. How do I get the query params from a request in Django? It's crazy how ChatGPT is just like, I mean, I could just Google this exact same thing, but it would take me just like, oh, yeah, I want to get all params. I think I just passed this in. What was it before? I think I just do that. You know, I could Google that, figure it out, but it's just like so special. Okay, so let's oh, I never actually saved this file. Okay, where were we? Let's click our little refresh button. Okay, and now we have, here we go, a better response. Cannot access local variable client when it's not associated with a value. Oh my god. We forgot to actually, wait, where? Client is here. Oh, we got the client later. We need the client like here, guys. I don't know. Oh yeah, we made that refactor and I didn't copy something over. Okay, this will work this time. Refresh. Okay, length of oh. Wait, why am I still domain.save? Why am this is the get, right? Post, that creates one. I don't care about this. It's just get the domain, update it, and send back. Oh, did I do something weird? Okay. Refresh. Okay. Cool. Kind of. I never pointed that, so I wonder what it is actually set to. Let's print out the result. And let's actually, sorry, let's print out JSON dot dumps, just so I can get it in nice pretty form. Are you serious? Let me import JSON. We have a question in the chat. We have a question in the chat. The person has reached out. I will explain what this is shortly. Okay, so what do we get back? Okay, we have what were we looking at? It's status. CNAME. Status exceeded. Okay, so that's not actually what we want to look at. We want to look at ACM status probably. ACM status. So that's probably what we want to look at. Let's do that. Let's go to our model. I'm actually just gonna get rid of the status field because it seems irrelevant. That's more like I think it got added to Heroku. So maybe that's important to track, but I think we can just track in the back end. So let's get our domain model. We're going to get rid of status here. And we'll have just ACM status. So let's rerun our generator. And in our, right here, we'll actually use it'll be ACM status. So if it equals pending, we can do something if it equals failed. We can say like failed. And then otherwise, I'm assuming it'll be like something like success. We can make it say connected. This will be danger, and this will be success. Oops, success. Let's just do, what I'm going to do is just return the pending one if it's none of these two things. Go to domains. Oh yeah, right. Because we reran that, we got to do this because our models are different now. And we should be good. Cool. Okay. I'm going to answer your question. There, we have failed. I mean, I don't really want to point this one here, obviously, but that's fine. The fact is, this is cool. I mean, I could point this domain here. But we could just add a new domain. Do I have a, I mean, I could, why don't I just add a, do I even, wait. Let me see what domain I can easily point, or subdomain or something probably. Control panel. Oh, why is it just my name? Oh, I need to pass in a code. We're getting a code, we're getting a code. And then I'll explain what we're building. Code used. What do I control in here? I mean, I have dashes have that app, but that's already pointed. So let's do, I mean, yeah, I can just point this. Is this even pointing to anything right now? Where does this go? Whoa. Oh, I forgot. This actually does. I forgot I made a blog. I made a blog many years ago with this domain. It's on Tumblr. Tumblr still exists. Congrats. codealamode.com. Um, what is this even about? Is this just programming in general? Operators, variables, and function. This post will address the basics of programming. Although we will be using JavaScript in examples, these principles will be applied to any language. Wow, look at me trying to educate people. Here's one. Where can I test my code? Write and test my code. Okay. Well, we're gonna just we'll just use this one because why not? It's jokes. And we're going to actually use this. We're gonna create a new domain called I'm gonna make it -host dot code alamode whatever. So this should go and do things. It's pending. It's gonna give me setup instructions. Okay, cool. So basically, I would go here, and I need to add a record. The host name is going to be -host. The IP, oh shit, CNAME. No, it disappears. Lazy programmers. Although it's probably smart that they do that, to be honest, because if you need to change your type, you might have made a mistake. Okay, so now we've added this, and in theory, although it'll probably take a bit, we can just refresh this a bit. So is this actually like going through? It is, okay. So when I do this, what am I seeing? I see, oh, I'm actually refreshing the correct one. Okay, it's going here. ACM says, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Okay, yeah, it's doing the right one. Yeah, status succeeded. So that status we don't really care about. I think that's just like it got added to Heroku. ACM failing, yep. I mean, it takes a while for the DNS to go, so we'll just go. Oh, so failing is actually the state, right? Yeah. Let's just say, or let's have, I think we can do it. Yeah, I mean, okay. Failed, I think, is like, hey, you took way too long. Success is cool, success. And then showing what we're doing now, I think makes sense. Pending, it still hasn't happened. So yeah, we'll wait for that. But yeah, while that's going, I'll explain what we're building here. So this is called -host. Although I'm like using a Mac to build, it's really a web app. And it's just better to work on Mac. But -host, imagine this is in a web browser, is you can think of it as like the Vercel or Heroku or whatever for Flutter, for Flutter Web specifically. So I'm want to launch my Flutter Web project easily, and the idea is you just add your GitHub and pick a branch, like basically just a whole bunch of settings. So like you can set what version of Flutter, what the name of it is, if you have WASM. You can do like some SEO stuff, like what the default title is, what the description is, all that kind of stuff. You can do some theme stuff, so stuff for your splash screen, stuff for the background and theme color when various browsers pull it up and can read that, as well as like adding the fav icon. You can set various environment variables so that when the build happens, you have these things. And what we're working on now is actually adding domains, custom domains, because that's an important part for hosting. You want to host on a custom domain. And there's a bunch of other stuff like injecting in, stuff in your HTML. I have some stuff for like Apple ID and Google App ID because I want to eventually add it so that it can kind of prompt people to get the app if there is a corresponding app. Now, that's fine. And like, if it was just, I mean, I think it's cool. I've learned a lot from doing this, and in itself, like, I think it's fine. However, I probably wouldn't have built it if it didn't have this one extra feature. So this extra feature is I'm calling it magic routes. And this is kind of the purpose of this project. And it's essentially a way that based on a current route, we can actually override the SEO. So when a bot lands on a certain page or even a person or whatever, we can actually have like dynamic, text for that route. That's kind of what we're doing here. So in this example, it's like if you went to /about, if a bot goes to it, a web crawler, even like when you share to, iMessage, that permalink, that kind of stuff, you will get this will be returned. to that, meaning like the page is a little more, it's a little more dynamic. It's not just like the index.html sort of stuff. You can override the image on that, and that's fine. That's cool. That's okay. But the real magic is the dynamic route. So you can make dynamic like API driven. We allow static and API. And you'll see in here it's actually like comic/placeholder ID. And what this will actually do is if someone comes to this route in your app, our system, our hosting system will basically be like, hey, I'm going to hit this URL, putting this ID, this placeholder ID that I got from here, and actually hit this. And you can have some authorization stuff if it's needed, if your API requires that. And then you actually map through the response to get the title dynamically, the description dynamically, and the image dynamically. And soon I'll be able to, like, kind of in a weird state right now where we're trying to get this domain stuff, but I'll actually be able to like fully demo this from, I have this working since this morning up in on our production server now, soon to be production server. So I can actually, show you how it, works from scratch, because we'll be doing that soon, but I really just, want to get this domain stuff. So yeah, basically a, CI, it's a bit of CI CD, it's a bit of just like hosting, and basically like, it's cool because as soon as you like, if you merge with main or whatever branch you chose, like when you actually like create the project, you choose a branch, main, staging, whatever, you can have multiple. We hook into like the GitHub webhooks and it will just deploy it for you. It'll try and deploy it. If the build doesn't work, it doesn't just like replace your site with a broken thing. It stays. It doesn't actually like put the new release out until it goes. Just like any other sort of thing. So pretty close to getting started. I need to get these domains working, and we're pretty close on that, I think. And then the next thing is just finishing up billing. I have some of it in place. I'm also considering like just scrapping the billing stuff for now and doing this as like a early access free trial kind of thing, just for insider people, just to get some feedback and stuff before I have customers. I don't know, we'll see. But let's see, let's go back here. I think we were working in fake project 1 and domains. Okay, let's refresh this. Oh man, oh, there we go. Okay, I see the problem. It's actually succeeded is what we're looking for in here. And we're gonna make this better in a minute because I hate just putting strings randomly in code. Oh, wait. Did it not? Did it? Why does it still say pending? Oh, I still have to click the refresh? No, I shouldn't have to. What did we get back here? Status. Oh wait, maybe that's the wrong status. It should be ACM status. Oh, cert issued. Okay, that's another. I see. We can use that, cert issued. Then we should say connected. There we go. So now it's actually connected apparently to my thing. Let's find out if it is. So if I go to, what was this domain again? I should just be able to change this to -host.codelemo.d, and this should bring me here. Oh my god, it worked. We added a custom domain. Yeah, this is a complex project. I see your message in the chat. This is definitely complex, and it's for Flutter. Like, this is a project made in Flutter for Flutter people. However, honestly, like, I'd say 70% of the complexity is in the backend, which I chose to use Django for this rather than a Dart backend, even though I do some stuff in Dart in the backend. D0 or whatever your name is. I just did a quick blurb of what I'm building. Like, if you rewind probably like 5 minutes in the stream and just watch that and then come back to live, it'll catch you up more. But basically, we're building a web hosting solution for Flutter, Flutter web hosting with really cool stuff. And we just got domains kind of working. So I pointed a custom domain to my thing and it worked. Of course, it's a 404, but it's actually pointing to our server, which is cool. Okay, so we have that. We should probably have a, okay, so now it went back to pending. Okay, what was let me see this thing on that. I feel like, is that the one? I should like break these up more. Yeah, ECM status failing. What do we have? Yeah, there's nothing for failed. CNAME. Okay, whatever. Okay, so basically we're just gonna, I think we're just gonna have a pending state and a, once your cert is issued. I wish I caught, I'm sure the docs will tell me actually. Let's go to Roku Platform API docs. What am I using for my database? Postgres. It's a Django app, so Postgres is pretty common. And then it's just, we actually just put on Heroku today, so essentially we're using AWS RDS at the end of the day. Okay, okay, failing CAA check, pending. It'd be nice if, wait, we do get some other nice stuff. You know what we could do? I think we could do pending, and we could wrap this in a tooltip and make the message domain.acm status reason, and we'll just fall back to like an empty string because it could technically be null. And I believe with tooltip, if message is, oh, you can actually have it be null. Okay, let's just try that. Yeah, CD. Oh, that's nice. Look, we can kind of see the message when you go over. And then this one right here, we don't have a message, so it's fine. Okay, cool. Let's add a delete. Thank you. Thank you. Good luck. Good luck to you with your projects too, the person. I hope you keep hanging out because we got some exciting things happening. Yeah, so we want to have a delete button. We want the delete whether it's connected or not. So we have this setup button here. Also, yeah, I want to make setup. Wait, what do I want to do here? I think we're just gonna get rid of that. We're also going to just make this a little bit easier for us. Domain is pending. So we're just gonna have a getter here. Domain is pending. And we're just gonna return return domain status, ACM status does not equal. So if it does not equal cert issued, we know we're pending. We'll do this. Then we can just go domain.domain pending. Then we don't have that stuff in our UI, which is kind of ugly. Let's make sure that works. Did I do it backwards? I did. Domain is pending. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? What is this last one? ACM status. Cert issued. Oh. Domain is pending. If ACM status. Oh. Maybe we just change this to if domain is connected. I just completely fucked up. Actually, is connected. If it's connected, we show connected. There we go. Okay, now we need a delete. So I'm thinking we could put that behind a little context menu sort of thing. Or we put it could just be hidden in this like setup instruction sort of thing. But I think probably a little button like that. So here's our trailing. We have our text button. I feel like we have a context menu. Do I have any context menus? Okay, I guess not. Pop-up menu. Yeah, here we go. I just want something like this to kind of look at. Okay, so let's have a pop-up menu button kind of here. And we're just going to return literally a pop-up menu button. I'm just going to grab one of these, not put any of this in the on tap, and just make this say delete. And what else do we need for a pop-up menu button? We need some kind of child. Where's our where's the default? Actually, that does not have. Yeah. Oh, the default is kind of this. Yeah, we'll just do that. And we could probably put the setup in here as well as another option. Cool. So we'll have setup. And maybe we'll do something, maybe we'll only show this if domain dot not connected, basically. So if the domain is not connected, we show the setup button. And in here we'll always have it, because you might want to just go back to it and see what it is. So we don't have the setup there, but we still have it here. And setup instructions should do the exact same thing. This is simple enough that I don't care if we duplicate it. Yeah, this is just this is just one of my many side projects in my life. Yeah, I want to get it. I just want to get it live because it's kind of been something I've been tinkering with, and then I keep like getting distracted by other things. And it's nice to just get things out in the open. Okay. Setup instructions. Let's make sure that still works. Okay, cool. I also want to just change this guy here. Oh, wait, what the heck? Whatever. I just wanted to make this wider. Nicer. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna add the delete button. Well, we have the delete button. We just need to actually make it do something. So there's that. This is the one thing I don't like. I'm gonna remove that. Also, I don't think I need that actually. Cool. Still looks good. Okay, so we have our setup. Our delete button. This needs to do something. And are we? Yeah, let's have a handle delete. Let's do it the same way. And it'll just be a void callback as well. It'll be required, which means if we go to our problems, we'll have a thing here. And we're going to have a handle delete. And we're just going to have provider.delete domain. And we'll just pass in that domain. Now that does not exist. So let's just open up our refresh domain because it'll kind of be somewhere we can put it. Let's have future void. Delete domain, domain, async. Also, we should probably actually confirm this, which I think doing it in here makes the most sense. So we'll basically just we'll do delete domain, or was it handle delete? We'll call that. But first we will check. Final confirmed equals await. We don't want people just to do this accidentally. Confirm dialog dot show title delete domain. Cool. Body will be, are you sure you want to delete this domain? We'll make this destructive. And the action, or the confirm text will be delete. Now this isn't completely destructive because like if you delete this, you can just you could re-add it again. So I'm not going to make it like type out this thing, but we'll make it a little bit safe for people. If confirmed equals, I guess yeah, confirmed equals true, which technically confirmed I believe could be null. So we just do a confirmed equals true. We call the handle delete. Okay, cool. So delete domain doesn't do anything yet, but we need to set that up. So let's, we're closing everything. Whoa. Hang on. Oh, okay. Okay, closing everything, because sometimes you just gotta. And we're going to go to our domain. Where were we doing this? It was in our project repositories. Or project, let's start with the data source. So we're going to have also a delete domain, and let's just look at our code for that. It's all the same. Delete domain. So we'll grab that, paste that, and same with in our data source, or sorry, what am I looking at here? It's the domain layer I want to be in. Am I in the domain? Yeah. domain data source, yeah, domain repository, project repository, delete domain. But actually, this will return void. We're not actually gonna. Oh, we're not actually gonna return anything. Or does it make sense? Maybe we should return a. No, we'll just return void. Just what we're doing everywhere else. Okay, so now we'll have two errors. We'll go to our data source. We will create this. Make our missing override, make it async. And this is basically the same thing. Oh, where do we get our, let's make sure. So delete, it's the project ID and it's, I guess you still get it from request.data. So here we would do this, we would do delete. Oh, delete doesn't allow us to pass data. At least in our implementation of it. I wonder if we should put the just have like the host name here. Let's just put it here. I think that'll be fine. Because I don't want to update my whole client just to make that work. And then on the Django side, we just have to go to our URLs for this. So project URLs, project API URLs. So we are doing, oh no, we can't. I mean, we could, but then it's a big, I think we can, I'm not actually sure. I feel like I've never actually done that before. Let us ask ChatGPT. And Django can or I guess like in HTTP/Django, can a delete request have data? Or I guess we can use, we could use the get. We can still have get parameters on it. Maybe that's just what I'll do. I'll keep it really simple. Let's just do it that way. We'll have this, and I'll just do host name. I don't love this, but it is totally fine. Host name equals host name. Okay, so we'll do that, and then in our delete, we just actually have to pass request.get, not request.data. Yeah, just better than reworking a whole bunch of stuff. And we can just await this because it's either going to fail or not, and this shouldn't return anything. Okay, cool. Then we just go here. And we got to create our missing override in our repository. Whoop. Hey. Make it async. And I guess we can just do the same thing, except it'll be .delete domain, and everything should just work. Cool. Okay, so now we can close all that stuff. We can go to our project form provider. And here's our delete domain. So now we would do ref.read our repository. What is it? Project repository provider .delete. And we want to take, we already know our state is our state.project.id. We should probably have this. For some reason, we're not working on a project. Get out. And then for the host name, we just use domain.host. Isn't that? Oh, that was close. Delete domain, not delete the project. Like I could have made a whole repository and stuff for the domains, but it's so minimal and it's like so intertwined with projects. I just think this is a lot easier. So we await it, and yeah, we'll just call this result equals that, and we can just fold the result. I guess if there's an error, error, and we'll for now print the error and just do a like whatever. If it's success, which actually this is void, like it's like literally like a void, so we'll just do an underscore. Here we can, well, yeah, I guess we want to remove the domain, so it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar to this code here. Index equals this, state the project word domain.hostname. Yeah. So we get that, and then it's just like basically this code without actually inserting one back in, and then we just actually update it again. Okay, cool. And like we could do a nice little toast success, but I think it disappearing will be good. Which reminds me, we should probably add in our, oops, yeah. Let's just find where this is called. I feel like we should put a key on this that is the host, domain.host, host name. Wrap it in a key. Otherwise, when you delete one, it might not rebuild properly. Okay, question in the chat. I have a video request. Can you make a video how to contribute in a Flutter open source app? Like you choose a project and find newcomers issue from the issue. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that'd be a cool video. I'd like to do that. I actually haven't done much of that in Flutter, but I mean, same principles apply. So yeah, maybe we'll cover that at some point. I definitely have too many things on my plate right now, and things I want to make content-wise to probably do that soon, but I'll file it away in, maybe in a few weeks. So stay tuned. Okay, let's see if we can delete a domain. Let's delete the one that is not going to work. Delete. I'm going to click cancel to make sure. Okay, cool. Delete. Click delete. Okay, it kind of did stuff. It kind of did. Bad request. Okay, yep. So what did I hit? I hit this. Did the get parameter not go? Oh, I wonder if... that didn't actually pass through. Let's go to our project repository, or no, project data source. Project data source Django specifically. I wonder if this is actually getting taken away, because our delete does this, takes the path. See if my handle might strip that out. Path. No, I don't think it does, because the clean path just adds in a slash. That might be doing something weird though, having that. Oh, wait, it is in here. Yeah, I didn't see that. Delete. Okay, so that's just, yeah, okay. So is this 31 host name? I wonder if it's just probably the slash going here. Because I'm doing this in a way that I don't actually like, but it's like a one-off thing. I think if I do the clean path false, I think if we just do that, it won't actually go through and add that slash to the end. Let's see. Okay, so let's go to my debug console and let's click delete. I'm sure. What did we get here now? Hey, I didn't see a red error, so that's nice. Oh, it's gone. Cool. Let's just do this again. Test123.com. So I'm adding this. Oh, what's this? Either message or wrist message. Is this in the tooltip? I knew it. I knew. I've seen this before. Okay, where are we doing this? Tooltip. This is my only tooltip. We should put more tooltips around, eh? Yeah, we have to basically fall back to an empty string. Okay, so let's just I have to just click my little play button. Let's shit, I just stopped my whole app. Misclick. That's okay. I'm just gonna rebuild. There we go. What do we have? Should I give a company name that uses Flutter and open source? I would say no. I don't need that. Mostly because I'm probably going to want to pick something that interests me a bit, than something relatively random. But if you want to, you can hit me up. You can join my membership and hit me up on Discord, or you can email me, or various other ways, or you can put it in the chat right now and I'll write it down somewhere if you had something in mind. Not saying I would use it, but it might It might be cool. Edit project, domains. Okay, so this is one we just made. Let's just test out our deleting. Delete. It's gone. Beautiful. Okay, we have domains. Guys, we have domains. Sorry, just give me 1 sec here. I'll show you my lovely stuff. Okay, so I want to actually go through this whole process now. Okay, for my web, let's change the dyno type. I'm on basic. We're gonna get these a little bit better. That's fine for web, at least for now. I need this to be more, is a problem I was having before. 1 dyno is fine, confirm. Let's try this process. So, okay, first things first, we just got to get our backend code up to date. So I'm gonna add this, get commit-m domain tweaks, because we were just working locally. So we'll push all that, and I don't have this set up to automatically deploy, just because I want to make sure, and I don't want to merge domain every time. So we're just going to deploy this, get the server up, and then in the meantime, let us go to our app, and actually we are going to, where is it? Oh yeah, I can just close it. We're going to just change to our Mac production server, which I don't actually have an environment for, because I called it stage, but really we're going right to production. So we'll call this prod. Mac prod. That's fine. Do we have, I guess we'll call this web prod as well. And let's call this prod. I'm just gonna get all this stuff cleaned up, because we will have a stage server, but it doesn't make sense to make a stage. In my head, it's like make production, have your develop, and then you add the staging after your production's good. Because like right now, the production really is our staging server, because we're not live yet, but we will be. Then we have to go to our env.dart, and yeah, if it is equal production, it uses the flavor production, and that means we need to update our production env, which is a hidden file apparently. Oh, I don't even have it. Let's grab our stage and let's go new file, production env, debug true, flavor name, production, API base URL. I mean, technically we can use any of this, because we have a wildcard certificate. Look, I can go here, to service.dashhost.app. I can literally type anything and it'll work. So yeah, let's do service. Deployment URL is secure. Yeah, it will be. Deployment domain. This is, I don't know, what do these even use for? I don't think we're using that at all. Let's just search for, I don't know what these are. Oh, we're using it here. Oh, this is the actual, like, where it deploys to, project slug. Oh, I see. Yeah. Deployment domain, where's that come from? That's this. Shouldn't it just be this? Dashhost.app then? I think so. Deployment domain, Dashhost app, because it'll take that, it'll take the project slug and it will put, okay, and yes, it will be true. Okay, so we're gonna run this. Okay, let me start this up. Mac prod. We're going to prod, which actually, yeah, we're gonna have to go through this whole prod. Ooh, maybe I should, because wait, will I get the, I think this works. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think this will work. Once our thing actually deploys, it should work. Let's go to Heroku and look at our deployment logs. Okay. My deployment is a little bit slow because it's actually, I've never done this before. I have two Docker files, one for the worker. They're slightly different. One for the worker, one for the service. The service one is a general like Python, Django, Docker file. The worker is the same thing, but it also installs Dart and like FVM and everything. Hey, this is not pointed to my correct server. What the hell? Did I just call it prod? Yeah. Let's just change this to production. Change it here too. That's why it went back to my thing. Let's start this again. Okay, so you're saying NT Flutter? Is that NTIO? I guess so. NT.io. I assume this is what we're talking about. NT. So is this like an open source project basically? Oh yeah, it seems like it. It's an end-to-end encrypted platform for you to store your data in the cloud without needing to trust the service provider. Cool. That's cool. Any other contributions? Cool. I'm gonna bookmark this. We're gonna bookmark this, and we're gonna go to where do I have this? I have like a check me out. I'm just gonna bookmark it here, and then yeah, if I'm that could be a cool video topic actually. I like the idea. And sometimes right now I have lots of ideas, but there's definitely times where I'm like I have no idea. I have no ideas. Okay, so if I try and log in, that is not gonna work because what? Yeah. Wow, look at that. Look at that error. I should probably make the login error a bit better, right? Now in the real world, you'll sign in with GitHub, and actually that's true. That's why running this in web is actually what we want. And wait, does it sign up? Sign up does let you do stuff. We're actually going to do this properly. I'm going to do this demo properly. We're going to build to web because that's like really where this will run. And I think I have this set up to allow it to work localhost. If not, I'll just deploy this somewhere. Where could I deploy it? I could deploy it to Dashhost, which is kind of cool. Okay, so we'll let that start up. Let's make sure our server finished, because otherwise that'll be annoying. Cool, latest thing is deployed. Let's make sure that our, let's running. Oh, that's localhost. Let's actually go / here. I do need to do something that doesn't let people. Well, you still need to log in, but I do kind of want to make this a little more secure. That's cool. I'm running on like this random domain and it just works. Okay, so here's my app starting up. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's just see if this works. Sign in with GitHub. I'm actually not sure what my password is because I use my password manager, but the password manager is not here right now. GitHub. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing a potential full demo of this. I just need to open up my two-factor thing. Oops, wrong one. Okay, don't look at my code. It's going to expire in 9 seconds anyways, so you would need to know a lot and be quick. I don't need a passkey. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So there's an error. We can fix that. So I'm guessing it didn't make the user. Yeah, that's just my admin user. Right? Okay, null value, access, because it was trying to get the name. Okay, let's take a look at how this works again. It's on the, I think it's in like a pipeline. Okay, here we go. Name. Okay, so maybe it can't get the first name and last name. I see, it's like, yeah. Okay, so it's checking details of first name, otherwise it's going to null. I guess we can just have, maybe we just go if not name equals. What else do we get from here anyways? We could just have it like untitled or unnamed user. Is that how you spell unnamed? Okay, I think that's what's happening. It was not being able to get my name. I'm actually going to print out details. I'm curious what else is in here. User details. And what other pipeline do we have? Just the, yeah, that's fine. Okay. User pipeline edit. Okay, this is kind of a bit of a hurry wait game because I have to redeploy this change. I just want to do this fully on the server because this database is like empty. So I see. Actually, I'll get to you in 1 second. Saying not to reveal a one-time passcode. I agree in general. However, the passcode expires like every 90 seconds. I saw there was like 4 seconds left in it, and where is this? To pull it down. And with the delay on YouTube, it was completely inactive before you went live because there's 20-second delay or something, even if it's just a 10-second delay. Even with that, you'd still need to know my crazy password, and I'm not really worried about a one-time password. Okay, so we have to wait for that to deploy. I will be right back in 3 minutes because I don't want to get lost in something else, and I will if I just sit here. I'll start doing something else, and then I'll forget about this. So I'm just going to step away for a minute, use the restroom, and I'll be right back. Good night, bro. Okay, did this finish? I don't even think it did. It's close. It's close. Slow build. It's a slow build. But that's fine. Okay. Also, I wonder if it's because... What email do I even use? Because, like, I wonder if I should... You know what? I'm going to edit this user. And we're going to make them operations at -host.app. Save and continue editing. And I'm just going to update that in my password manager. While I'm here. Cool. Is this done? So close. It's just deploying. The deploy is quick. I think it's just going to be like, yep, just chilling, just chilling. There, it's done. Okay. Let's close some stuff to make this really clean. We don't need you. We don't need you. We'll keep our admin open. Just see if this new user gets made. Cool. So that's my admin account. And what are we trying to do here? Well, we're trying to, let's actually go back. Let's just do this all over again. All right, sign in with GitHub. Really? What? GitHub. Null value in column name of relation access user. What are you talking about? Okay, wait. Existing user equals this. Name is going to be first, so it's going to use. Maybe we should just do it this way. Just basically fall back. You know what? Let's. Oh wait, I have this. You know what? Let's take a look at that while we have it. I should have it in my logs for the. Is it actually buried? God damn. But I think I can just refresh this and I should see it. Okay, that's interesting. Am I not even getting to this? Aren't I printing this out? User data. User details, yeah. What? Is this not actually where it happens? Okay, how does this work again? We have the save user. Oh, this is a different error now. Okay. That could be why. Okay. Closing this. We're going to go sign into GitHub. And okay, yeah, this is the error from before. Detail. There it is. No, that's not the right one. Really? Maybe I'm not in the right place. Damn. Okay. Let's remember how this is supposed to work. User.save. Okay, let's just look through the stack trace here. It's hard. yeah, user backend.complete. That's not my code. The above exception. Okay, is anything here that's my code? I just want to see where this. I mean, there must be. Okay, app access model. 9 user. Oh, create user. Okay, so it's actually happening here. Set password. Yeah, that's fine. So it's saying that. And this is where, okay, so social Django takes it, it calls the create user. So annoying. Let's see where I have save user. Yeah, here we have auth. Does this have to like happen earlier maybe? No, we get the details. Is it because I don't have this? Can I debug this locally? I think I can. Let's try it locally. Because yeah, deploying each time for this change is not cool. Social core pipeline.user. We have the create user, we have the save user. I feel like the order of this is weird. Can I open this? Create user. Okay. Yeah, like I feel like it's using this one. Okay, so if there already is, at this point, if there already is a user, it just returns is new false. Fields, back in user fields, do I have, what even is that? Username and email. Okay, cool. Oh, shit. Is new true. User strategy.create user. Ugh. This thing's hard. Okay, it's weird because this was working at one point. I'm going to, let's see if I can get this to run locally, because that'll be a lot faster. Okay, web develop, boom. We're running our server. I'm also going to change in my local host. I'm going to change this so it's a different user, because that's probably my problem at the end of the day. Oh, what the hell's this? Oh, this is like in June. Okay, we're going to delete this guy. And we're going to edit this one and make it operations dash host.app, and just call this dash host admin. This is my admin account. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's see if this works. Sign with GitHub. Okay, cool. All right, we have something. This is in my code. Pipeline. Are we getting that printed out? We're not. Okay, property first name of user has no setter. Where's that happening? something is setting the first name. That's just splitting the name. What? Where's that happening? Property first name of user has no setter. Who is trying to set the first name? That's that one. Username, email, name. Okay. What is trying to set the first name? Social core, GitHub, OAuth 2. Looks like it's in. Okay. This is so funny. Okay, where do we have GitHub in here? There we go. GitHub OAuth 2. Yeah, first name, last name. What actually sets? First name. Self.get usernames. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, so this is very strange. Something is trying to set a first name on my user, but that is not a field that user has. That's not my code. First name and last name, that's just our serializer. Is this happening? Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, so property first name user has no setter. Okay, it's happening here. Social core pipeline. Is this mine? No, this is okay. This is the user.py of. It said it was the social core pipeline user. Okay, so it's one of these. It could be the create user. Let's just go here. User. Okay, first name. What? Is it? I'm just gonna get rid of create user here for now. And let's also just go to my backend and let's clear out everything user social out. Yeah, I'm just getting rid of this just to kind of start from scratch. Associations, we don't have any. Nonces, we don't have any. Okay, cool. Okay, sign in with GitHub. There we go. None type has no attribute email. And that's, what is the change I made? I got rid of create user. So let's put that back in and see if we get that same error. And did this do anything? If we go to user social auths. Associations, no. And it didn't make a user, right? Good. Okay, so sign in with GitHub. Okay, so there we go. We're back to this error at least, which is interesting. So this it didn't make a user. Did it make a social auth? Did it make an association? No. Okay, so it's trying to get the user. And there's a name column. So what I want to do is actually put this back to when it said none. I also don't know why this isn't printing out. Or it could just be that this has to, I think just I'm doing everything wrong here, basically. Let's do if not name equals unnamed user. I think the pipeline is actually not supposed to do any saving, but return stuff through. So that could be the root of our problem here, but let's just find out. Oops, I just clicked the wrong button. Okay, yeah. I think that's kind of what's happening here. So our create user, like what does this save user even, do we even need this? Like what do I even need this for? Let's go, let's actually just get rid of our save user. And let's go back. And let's just try it without our custom code and see what happens. Okay, yeah, we're still having a problem here. Ah! Okay, it's because it's trying to save. We don't actually get the name. Okay. I kind of want like the save user to happen maybe first. Is that how this works? Strategy. Yeah. So let's create user. Okay. So I had that disabled for some reason. Or just make sure no random things came. Okay, let's try again with that disabled. Also, you know what? I'm also going to just disconnect my thing so I can go, because maybe it's just something like that. Maybe it's just I didn't give all the permissions I needed when I originally made it. It should be in apps maybe. Applications probably. Oh, authorized GitHub apps. Okay, putting this on my other screen. And we just need to get my stupid passwords opened again. Oh my god. GitHub. Okay, so in here I should have none of these look like a dash host. Is it in here? Oh, it must be in here. There it is, dash host. Okay, I'm gonna actually revoke this. And we're just gonna go back to our login screen here, because then we can actually go through the flow. So normally it's like this. Okay, so wow. Wait, what? How'd that even... Oh, do I... Oh, you know what? I might have like one for local as well. That's probably what it is. Yeah, dash host local. Okay. That's so funny. Right, it's two different apps. It's two different apps, guys. One for local, one for whatever. Okay. Let's try again. This is what I wanted. Okay, yeah, we're gonna allow, I'm gonna grant this. Sure. Okay. Jesus Christ. This is insane. Okay, was it Django, social, auth, GitHub? You know what? Fuck it. I'm using Django social auth with GitHub. Wow. And I'm getting this error when I try to connect my user. Because what does, okay, I don't remember what this does. This has nothing to do with the user, so that's fine. I feel like it's something to do with, like, you're not supposed to actually save the user. You're just supposed to kind of like pass it through to the next thing in the pipeline. But like, I don't know how this works. Okay, fill in missing names. Oh yeah, it does do a user save. Okay. So the default bit, but no. I mean, I don't really want to. I guess that is an option. Just not make it null. Can I just do that? Name. Name's right here. Yeah, blank equals true. So either I can just probably make the default equal to a blank string, right? Or I can just say null equals true. And if we do that, first name, split name, self.name, we should just go if self.name return unnamed. And for the last name, we'll just do if not self.name returned unnamed user. Because what does split name, first name can be blank. Yeah, okay. We could do that. Okay, let's just try that. Python manage.py make migrations. And migrate. Let's try this again, guys. Let's try this again. So silly. Okay, first of all, let's just make sure that it didn't make our user. So that's good. Make sure there's no social auths added or associations. Cool. And then we'll go through this again. Sign in with GitHub. I've already associated it, so should just try and do stuff. And then what's it doing? Okay. Cool. So now we should have the user. Oh no, we don't. How come? How come it didn't make the user? What? Associations? Social auths? Oh! Oh my god! I'm looking at the wrong database. Okay. So we should have the user here. Okay, here it is. I think, oh, but we didn't get the email. That's a problem. Why didn't we get the email from GitHub? Is it something we have to put in the scopes, maybe? I don't understand. Okay, scopes. Yeah, so, okay, what are our GitHub scope options? Let's look at, should be something for GitHub here. Yeah, let's look at this. Scope. So it could just be coming back blank. Yeah, social auth GitHub scope. Repo, admin. Let's just look at the GitHub repo or GitHub OAuth scopes. How do you get their email address? User email. Grants read access. Okay, so we need that. That's going to solve a lot of problems. So let's put that actually as the first one. And we'll save that. We will then go back to our... Do I have this still? Yeah. Let's go back here. Let's delete the dash host local again so I can make sure I get that scope. There we go. And now in here, well, let's also go to our admin of localhost, which I have opened twice. Let's delete this user. Whoa. Oh, right, that's fine, because those are just the repos that it pulled in. We can do that. Okay, let us also log out. How do I freaking log out of this thing? Log out, yay. Okay, it's gonna do a nice little refresh. And let's just make sure our social auths are clean. They are. Cool. I'll probably make this no direct code access. Okay, repositories. I'll probably make this part better to let them pick certain things. Authorize. Hey, we got it. GitHub at tellersavery.com. Look at that. Okay, let us deploy this change. GitHub OAuth updates. And then we'll actually test this properly. So let's close that. And let's go here and go to overview, or sorry, deploy. And we're just going to deploy our updated code. So repo grants full access. This is probably something I want to change. Grants read and ping access to hooks in public or private repos. Yeah, like this scope is probably too much. Right, grants read, write, and ping access to hooks. This is probably what we want. Let's test this locally. Instead of repo, we're gonna do, because that was like, oh, what was this? Maybe, sorry, maybe we want repo. We want write repo hook, and then we just kind of want repo, public repo, read. I just kind of want, what do I actually need access to for this? I want to be able to write a repo hook. Definitely need that. One sec. I just got off the phone. My chiropractor had a baby. So my appointment tomorrow's been canceled, which is a good reason. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna come back to this. Well, let's see. Is the deploy finished? No, it's still happening. It takes so long. Okay, let's test this out. So let us go back here and remove this. Actually, does it tell me in here what it has? Full control of repository hooks, full control of private repositories. Yeah, like that's sketchy. I don't really need full control. I just need like, do I even need, yeah, I need like a list of the repositories just so I can get them. Dash host local. Let's revoke this. Let's go back to our scopes. I wonder if just like repo status would give us the list of them or not. Let's find out. Okay, so let's do that. And then we'll go here and we will rebuild for local. And let's also 8,000 manage. Let's also delete the user. This should delete the user and the social auth and all the repos. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Whoa, what did we get here? Oh, it's because I deleted that user. Okay, we can solve this by just basically getting rid of my application. Is it in local storage? No, I store it in, where do I store this again? It's in like an index DB. Oh, I guess you can't see it there. I should have logged out first. Or is it in here? Oh, maybe it is. Oh, right. Sembast. Okay, this is just the revision stuff. Is it in session storage? No, index DB. Can't do anything here. Okay, what we're gonna do is just go to our environment. Easiest way to do this: storage provider. Where does this actually? Flavor. It takes the flavor name. I'm just going to go flavor name 1. Let's just do this, because then it will be like, oh, that DB is gone. Yay, I got signed out. Okay, so commit status, read and write personal data, email, and then repository webhooks, there's read and write access. Modify webhooks, no direct code access. Let's see if this will give me everything I need. It might not. Okay, so we got the user, but that's fine. It did actually create the repos. I can just click that. I can find that out by doing this. Hey, it looks like it did. Does this repo have everything in it? Yeah, it does. Okay, sweet. No, we won't delete. Okay, cool. So that's been fixed. I won't worry about deploying that change yet because I don't want to wait. But let's see, did this finish? It looks like it did. Okay, I think we're ready to test this out for real. What we will do is we are going to stop this. We're also just going to get rid of this and probably have to do something to clear my cache. That's fine. But let's build for web prod. Okay, cool. Let's get this open. Let's just go to what was it? Dash host dot apps slash manage. Okay. Cool. Let's try signing in with GitHub. Okay, repositories, public and private. Oh wait, I haven't pushed that change yet. Yeah, let's just authorize this. Okay, let's just try this from scratch. Oh no. Oh no, we're okay, we're okay. I was thinking I wasn't local. I was local because I have localhost there, but okay, so we have this now. Let's create a project. So I'm gonna pick what's something that is Flutter. I have my dash host example. Is that what it's called? Dash host example. We'll build from main. Let's go here. Okay, yeah, we'll use main. We'll use the Flutter version. Am I reading? I feel like I don't know if I'm reading that from the repo or not, but it could be. Dash host. Where do I have this? Maybe on my other computer. One sec. Project cd dash host. No, it is just on this computer. Right. I never even. This isn't on my other computer. Let's just look at the repo itself. GitHub.com. Dash host example. Do I have an FVMRC? We'll just use that version. It's fine. I guess I don't. Have it. Okay, cool. Let's go back. So now we have that, and we'll just call it let's call it dash host example. Oops. This is an example app. Go next. Okay, would you like to deploy? Yep, let's try it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we have this thing here. It's trying to do a deployment. We can click on it, and we can actually see the build logs. So right now it's just cloning it, which is a good sign. That means my worker is working. Let's view our logs here, and let's just go by worker. We should see similar stuff in here. Yeah, there you go. It's actually doing stuff, guys. If you're just coming now, you came at the right time. Okay, so it's downloading Linux, whatever engine. I feel like I can probably do stuff in the Docker file to make this already there, although it could have something to do with the fact that it's a different FVM building Flutter tool. I mean, this is fine. Is the stuff's updating? Downloading packages, resolving dependencies, dot dependencies. So they're different, but I think that makes sense because this is just logging the stuff that Python's logging, whereas this is actually stashing the. Yep. Okay, so I got the dependencies. And look, memory quota exceeded. That's kind of what I was expecting. Okay, so it's using this. All right, so this is where we have to actually, because what is the memory of this? It's like 2. This is where this part gets expensive, but it kind of needs to in order for this to work. This would be $250 a month. That's a cost. That's 2.5 gigabytes of RAM. 14 gigabytes of RAM for $500 a month. Wow. 30 gigabytes of RAM. Performance M. Yeah, how much? Because this crashed, right? Let's just make sure. I think it like fully crashed. Yeah, memory quota exceeded. It needed 15. Okay. Well, let's just get this thing working, and then we'll see if we can optimize it. So we'll just put this on right now. We'll confirm it. Oh no. Default scaling limits. How do I get this upgraded? Shit. That's gonna be a problem. It's a problem. Let's click confirm again. Okay. Dyno limits. We limit access to performance dynos to customers established payment history. Partnership employees are only available through this. Oh boy, oh boy. What I may just have to do is actually have the worker running on DigitalOcean, which has kind of been a plan at one point. Now they have the Docker file. It might not be that crazy. And then this might actually build faster. I think that might be what I have to do. I wonder if, is it based on, this is within the personal. Did I invite, I'm just gonna try something. I'm just gonna try something here and go to, oh no, did I not get access to, wait, is this the one that, yeah, this looks like the one. I wonder if I upgrade from this account, if it won't let me do it. Probably not. Yeah, because it's based on that. Okay. We're so close. So annoying. Is there a way to do this with less memory? So silly. How do I get a billing history? Because I just set up this account today. I mean, why don't maybe I can just transfer ownership. That could work, maybe. Let's just try that. Because, like, I'd rather just keep the stuff here. It's just simpler DevOps. Okay, let's go to settings. Let's go to transfer ownership is not available because I'm not the owner. Of course. We're going to sign back in with the owner's account. Operations at dashhost.app. I'll log into Salesforce as usual. We're in. And we're going to invite this person. going to sign out. And we're going to sign back in. I'm just trying to keep everything clean and nice. I wonder if I can like transfer it back after. Probably not. I don't even know if this will work actually. So go personal, dash host. Oh, I have to click accept. That's nice. Okay, so now let's go resources and let's try and change this to this. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go to our activity monitor. I'm assuming it's going to be doing something, although it's not. Let's just go restart all dynos. Because otherwise I don't think it kicks in until the next deploy. Okay, so let us try this again. Trigger deployment. I might be doing it too soon, but we'll find out. And let's go to our logs. Go to the worker. Hopefully, I mean, I think it's using the newer one. We'll find out. Chances are I'm still gonna probably spin up a box outside of Heroku to deal with this, because it is like I can spend way less money than 250 to have like something on DigitalOcean. Probably get away with like $80 there to have enough memory, or I'll just like set up a computer at home as the worker, which is probably not a good idea. Is this the new one? It says it built. Was this previously? Okay, let's go to our, here we should have deployments. This is this new deployment. Here we go. It still says it's initializing. Okay, cool. Right, that's, and this one was, I'm assuming, the failed one. I'll probably just delete that one after because it failed. You should probably have like some kind of, although I think if it's a memory error, I don't even know if you can like, because I got like a, if it takes more than 10 minutes, we just set it to failed or something. Yeah, what is this doing? Where's my thing? Okay. Oh, look at that. We have a proper error now. Oh. It's my S3 bucket stuff. Never ends. I think I have the wrong. Actually, let me just opening up my env file. Dash host. Okay, so it's that. What am I? Let me just also pull this over because I'm doing something kind of sensitive. This would be the AWS. It is that one. Okay. Is it the region that's wrong? AWS. CA Central. Okay, let's I forget where I'm even, which account I'm hosting these on. Oh, fuck off. This is not the right account. want to use this account. No, skip for now, yes. Eventually, one of my accounts that made me set that up, and I don't want to do that. Okay, let's just see the name of my buckets and all that stuff. I think this is where I have them. Dasho's prod, okay. Is that what I called it? Yeah, Dasho's prod, okay, cool. All right, let's just see. I could, oh, I think it's just, oh no, US, okay, US East, yeah. I'm just gonna change that in my local file. I think it's just the access stuff that's wrong. Let's go to IM. I have one called Dashos S3. Let's just look at its permissions. Oh, yeah. Wait. Let's just see. Which one am I using? Either of these? QD. Yeah, this is the one I'm using. That's my client ID. And I'm pretty sure I have the correct one. Cool. And secret key. Yep, those look fine. Okay, so it's something with the permission of, I have the right keys here. I just think I have the wrong. This is the user permissions. I think it's something to do with this. If we go back to our, oh, did I lose it? Oh, shit, I lost it. Permissions, how do I see the JSON one? Oh, this is set just for this. Oh. Okay, let's just edit this and I'll remake my local one. I was wondering, I thought I had this all working. I'll just make one later for local testing. Can I just duplicate a user? Or I guess the policy. Cool. Okay, I think that was the problem. It was pointed at the wrong bucket. I mean, it definitely was a problem. So let's trigger another deployment. It's funny because, like, I mean, it worked. Like, we got past the memory issue because the Flutter app built. I still want to make that better because I feel like I can get a lot more bang for my buck somewhere else for this one little piece of the puzzle. Okay, it's doing the build and deploy. Let's look at this right here. Although, is this the most recent one? 52? That doesn't seem right. I feel like it's not the most recent one. Yeah, like I have to fix that. Let's just go slash. Oh wait, no, that's the project. Never mind. Project /1. I feel like it should. Oh, look at that, ready. Oh, okay. So there we go. So in theory, if I click this link, oh, wait, invalid header. This domain is not. Oh, I can't use. Wait, you can't have underscores. You can't have underscores in the domain. Oh God. Okay, we can temporarily fix this just to see if this frickin' worked or not. And then I'll fix that. So we'll go to projects. We want to take its slug. So the slug actually needs to be hyphens, not. this is required. This field is required. Which one? Is it talking about this? Foo bar. So let's play with that. Okay. So now if I think if I just refresh this, I'll get the newer slug. So we need to make the slugs not be like that. There we go. So now we go here. And it's working. Yes. Now here's the problem. Okay, I need to make a better example app because this actually requires cores to be turned off. We're going to make a better example app. How do I disable cores again? I think I have actually a thing in my make file for this. Yeah, launch Chrome. Okay, hang on. We're just going to do this. And then we'll make a better example app that, yeah, sure. Just keep Firefox. Don't sign in. Okay, so I've started Chrome up. This has cores disabled because the API I'm using the XKCD API and it has a cores issue. So let's actually go to this. This is live. This is live right now. And it's just a basic Flutter app. Oh no! Why am I getting an error? What's my error? Is there API? Oh, whoa! No, the XKCD API is down. God damn it! Why? Is XKCD down in general? Did something change with their API? Is 0 not actually a valid one, maybe? What? Wait, this is working. Okay, what's wrong? This is different. It's like they changed something. Is it not supposed to have? Okay, there we go. We got to get rid of. Oh, wait. No, that's right. Wait, what? So yeah, they changed their API because it used to be / whatever and then the thing. Is this actually? No. What? This is maybe this is just the most current one. Yeah, it looks like something changed with the API. For fuck's sakes. Yeah, I need to make a new example app because I can't even like show this off. Wait, it is working. Maybe it's just 0 that doesn't work. Oh, this whole time it was just 0 that doesn't work. Yay! Okay. So let us demo this now. We've launched our app. Very cool. Let's also go to our dash host again. Okay, so let us actually create what's called a magic route. So basic Flutter app, it's just like da-da, and it changes, the URL changes. But obviously, like, there's no way for the Flutter app itself to, server-side render any of this stuff, right? It's all done on a canvas. It gets loaded after, the whole thing starts up. Search engines have no idea that this URL means that. But let's actually add one. So we're going to add a API-based URL. It's going to be / I think it's like /comic /ID. Okay. API, and we want to, yeah, that's fine. And the API URL is actually going to be whatever we were doing here. Let's just go to like this in a new tab. There we go. So we want to do API URL is this, but actually what we want to do is replace ID with this. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. Now the title key we want to take from safe title. The description key we'll just take transcript. I think there's a better one actually. Transcript narrator. Alt. We want to use the alt text. And the image is just img. Okay, so we'll just save that. And now we're going to go back to our little Flutter demo, and I'm going to refresh this. And check out let's view the source, because that's what actually matters here. If you view the source of this page, almost, yeah, it worked. So we actually see the title here is the word irony. The description is, the description from XKCD. And the image is this right here, which is kind of cool. Yay. So that works. And of course, if I, go to a different one right here and view the source of this page, we're actually going to see they got the right title, they got the description, and it got this cool image. Yay. Meaning, if I go to something like, let's just go to like Facebook debugger. And just paste in this URL. We'll actually see that if you share this to Facebook, this Flutter page, it actually pulls in the stuff from it. So that's pretty sick. Cool. Okay, so I got a bunch to do. I need to get the slug thing to work because that doesn't work. Oh, I guess we could test one more thing. Let's actually get the domain working real quick. So edit project, domains, add a domain. Let's go back to our hover.com. And let's just wait. Where I want to go here. Control panel. We'll use this domain again, but I'll use a different thing so it's not cache. Let's just call it like xkcd.codealamode.de. We'll go to setup. We'll get this. We copy this. We go to our CNAME. Oh, but this actually isn't going to work yet. I'm still going to do this because why not? But this won't actually work because we need to still like do some stuff to make it work. Wait, CNAME. XKCD. Cool. All right. So eventually, if we refresh this, so right now it's saying like did not, not returning HTTP challenge. Yeah, it makes sense. Eventually it'll work and it'll be cool. Yeah. Let's go to my Trello. Do I have, dash host? Whoa, guys, I'm busy. I'm just gonna add backend, make project slug use hyphens instead of underscores. And investigate. Oh, we want to make a. I'm just going to put this in here. Make a better example app that doesn't use cores. And what else did I want to do? A million more things. Oh, yeah, let's also just put up look into other worker options. Maybe on DigitalOcean. Okay. What is SaaS? Question in the chat. SaaS, software as a service. So basically a product that people pay for that is software. Usually it's like a website. Hey, look, that worked. We have our domain connected. I should also actually add, do I still have the Trello thing open? Backend, domain, handle serving. Cool. All right. I need to go do some other stuff, but we made a lot of good progress today, everyone. One sec. Yeah. Cool. It's coming along. I was hoping to just get it done today. I think I need one more big session like this. But actually, some of this stuff here is done. Like subdomain generation is done, except for that one fix we have to do. So let's move to done. Move. Custom domains is done, which is great. Just needs to we need to just actually serve the domain. That we haven't done. Better deployment status, yeah, app build or infrastructure. That's kind of covered. That's done. It's just, kind of like we might yeah, that's a new thing. Loading screen stuff. Yeah, that's potentially, yeah, better. We need to make a better example app for sure. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, and that's really just like the billing stuff and bandwidth monitoring and stuff. So yeah, we're pretty close. And I might just launch this without billing. I might just be like early access, this will cost money, use it for fun. It will eventually cost you, potentially. Or we might just get it done. It might just be better to get it done. I think I have most of it done. I just haven't visited in a while because I fucking hate that shit. But getting paid is a pretty good deal. So yeah, maybe we'll just go with it. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. We are close. Yeah, quick question. What is SaaS? So SaaS means, if you didn't hear me before, it is just software as a service. It's like, you know, anything that you basically pay for to use online. So could be like something like Figma. I mean, Adobe products are SaaS because you're like, paying for, it's basically software you subscribe to, that you're paying. Usually, usually you're subscribed. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, look, SaaS. Software as a service. Software as a service allows users to connect to and use cloud-based apps over the internet. So that's what we're creating, in a nutshell. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Glad to clear that up for you. And yeah, we're getting close. It's pretty exciting. This thing